Hey guys. Hey Silver Streak, Big Al's Coins, Jose, BC Coins, how you doing? J-Dog White Trash, how's it going, bud? Just got in here getting stuff situated. Just got home from work. I'll wait till a few more people get in here and we'll start doing a little bit more chatting about stuff. Upcoming stuff going on, so forth. So, hope everybody's doing okay. That's kind of out of focus. I'm kind of sorry about that, but next week, hopefully, we won't have this issue because I'll be on. I won't be streaming on my mobile next week, so I got all my stuff here delivered and ready to go. Now all I gotta do is get everything set up, and I'll be streaming from a webcam and on a gaming computer. So, yeah, the heat's pretty brutal, man. The humidity and the heat. Yeah, buddy. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Yeah, that's a MS. That's the last year of the 1 ounce Panda. That's a 2015 China with the Panda label. NGC MS70. I received that as a gift from a very good friend. Did a donation and stuff, and I got my package and I opened it up and I had some of my stuff, and I was looking for the rest of it, and well, that was kind of upgraded as a big thank you. So. Oh, cool, BC. So, yep, and I got my gold-plated 1900 Morgan sitting there, my Chronos, my Silver Star that BC Coins poured me, and my Silver A Mark bar that I got from Silver Nitrate. So that's all cool. Awesome. All on my Seeker, on my mat that I got from Seeker. So, hey CM Silver, how you doing? Good to see you, man. I know I missed everybody last night at the auction, but my mom was in from out of town and I couldn't make it. So I spent some time with my mom, and I didn't get a chance to make it to the stream, but that's all right. There'll be others. I hadn't seen my mom for over a year in person, so hey HD Shovelhead, how you doing? So it was a good time. We had a great time, and hey Ravenous, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I was, but you know what? I'll take that whipping so I can see my mom, so that's all right. Hey Armando, how you doing, buddy? I'll take whoopings and stuff like that for the ability to see my mom, so we're good. Hey Eminem, how you doing? So hey guys, like I said, next week I won't be streaming on mobile no more. I'll be on a regular computer with the webcam and and everything, so we'll all be way better shape. No more of this autofocus stupid stuff, camera shaking around, none of that. We'll all be good. So also I'm not sure. I have a full box for tonight, but I'm thinking maybe next week I might do a small auction. I will let you guys know. Keep watching for a video from that. And that's correct, man. That's correct, BC. And so I might do a little small auction next week. I might have a little bit of variety of everything. Probably gonna have some old foreigns in there. I know I got at least one. I got a Napoleon Emperor Dixon Times. It's a 1853. I'll probably have in there. Have some Barber dimes, some other stuff, whatever. It's not going to be a real big one. So peace dollars, ASEs, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of something for everybody. I'm probably not going to have anything slabbed in there. If I do, it's not going to be like NGC, PCGS. It's going to be like a basement slab or whatever. So I don't put a whole lot of stock on those. They are what they are. I don't buy into the grading from any of those. That's not reputable. Nor do I buy, you know, somebody telling me that they think that's what it should be, because that's nice, man. Was that the Napoleon one? The Dixon Times? Hey, Ink Man, how you doing, bud? Cool. I got an 1853, I believe it is, and I have a 18 something. I can't remember what the other one was, but I got two of those, the Napoleons, and I have two of the other ones that are like 1890 and 1902. And then I got a half penny. I got the 1 pennies and the half pennies, and so I'll probably have a couple of those random ones in there for the auction thing. And like I said, it's just gonna be some random stuff. I will put up a preview video to let everybody know ahead of time, so they know what's going to be available. It might just be a small one, but I'm going to start doing the as soon as I get my computer set up and everything, I'm going to start doing consignment auctions. Anybody's interested in doing any of that, they got a few items they want to get rid of, 5 item minimum from any individual. I will be charging a flat rate shipping, and I think my fee for doing the auction is more than fair. If you want more information about that, don't hesitate to send me an email, and I'll be happy to discuss it with you. Or if you already have my phone number or a way to call me or whatever, we can discuss it that way as well. So I really don't want to do any really huge auctions. If I have something like I had last time with Robert Gray, which was an awesome one, excellent turnout, I had to do that in 2 different auctions, and I really don't have a problem doing that. I'd rather like to keep it down to where I'm going to do one like every 2 weeks probably, if possible. Anything that's bought will be shipped, tracked, and you will be sent the information for tracking, so you can track it yourself. Like I said, I don't put grades on anything. That's what they have companies to do that for. So I'm not going to sit there and tell you, well, the red book says that it should be worth this. No, because I don't know the grade of it, so I'm not going to put a price on it. And that's only fair. I'm not going to try to oversell something. I'm going to, auctions are made to where you start them out low and leave some value, and then let everybody else decide what they want to pay. And that's the way an auction should work. So far there's been some really good auctions, some really good from a lot of people, and you know, they're working out really well, and you know, that's kind of the way we like to keep it. I'm not gonna start out anything insanely high, because you can't start out something above its value, because then, you know, nobody's gonna buy it. So anyway, just letting you know what's going on and everything like that. And let me pop over here and check PayPal real quick. Okay, and I do have a donation right off the bat. So we'll get started with that one, and that's how we'll start out the night. So yes, sir. So we'll get started with that, and that'll be the first one of the night. And thank you very much to CM Silver. And I will be doing an end of stream giveaway also. So you just got to be here in order to be entered. So we're going to start off with CM Silver, who had a $25 donation. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So we'll get his rolls out here. And I usually give a silver dime with somebody's donations, but considering CM Silver went with a $25 donation, we're gonna go. I'm gonna bump him up a little bit, and I'm just gonna. I'm gonna throw him a 40%er instead of the silver dime. Plus, of course, anything that we find in his rolls. So, hey, Full Push, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. So, hey, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll get CM Silver's rolls going here. And good luck, man. Let's hope we find something. This is a brand new box. I just opened it. This is the last box that I have left over from the ones that were sent to me by Silver Seeker, and the last two boxes were really well. We had some Wheaties in there and stuff, and had some really nice ones. Had a lot of nice BU coins. All right, Al. No problem, man. Thank you very much for popping in and being here. Appreciate the support. So let's get started on this and see what we can find. So did find some really nice BU coins last time, and some Wheaties, and I think we only found a couple Canadians so far, but all right, Ink Man, no problem, bud. I will check that out. Yeah, this heat's been pretty brutal. So well, there's the first roll, and we didn't really have anything in that. No nines or nothing. But hey, they can't all have jewels in them, right? So we'll keep searching. Hey, Bob's Coins, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. All right, man, that's fine. Yes, BC Coins, I am. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing auctions. I'm gonna do consignment auctions. If somebody wants to send me something for that, The only thing I'm going to require is a 5-item minimum, because I don't want to do like, somebody send me one item and say, hey, could you sell this for me, or auction this, because that would be too much of a logistically wise, it'd be a lot of extra work to try to keep everybody separated. So I want to try to do it to where when I do have an auction, I want to try to do it to where I have, to be honest with you, I really don't want to have more than 20 items. Ideally, I think a good decent auction would be to have, as long as you got quality stuff, I would love to keep it around 15 to 20 items per auction. And I would plan on doing that like every other week, depending on how things go and how, if everybody likes it, or whatever. If you want more information about how that works and what the fee would be for doing that, you can email me or call me. So not during the stream, of course, but we'll I think it'd be something that's really good. I know there's a lot of people that have stuff that they'd like to get rid of, doubles, triples, stuff like that they've got of things from donating in different streams, and a lot of them don't have the means, they don't stream or whatever, and I'm just offering a service, and it is a lot of work to do the auctions, the previews, the shipping, the collecting, and then you got all the materials to ship, packing tape, bubble wrap, all that stuff. There's a lot that actually goes into doing an auction. It ain't just, it ain't like coin roll hunting where you just open the rolls and go. I believe I've already discussed it with a couple other people in the know, and let them know what I was gonna do for my fee for the consignments, and so far I've had nothing but 100% agree that's awesome, and a couple of them actually said that it wasn't enough. But you know what, I've sat down and I figured it out. I done the one for Robert, and I did Robert's because he really needed the money, and I didn't actually charge him anything because I was trying to help him out. But I know what it takes, and I know what kind of work goes into it. So yeah, because you figure every time somebody buys something, you get 10 different people buy 10 different things. That's right off the bat, man, that's the average with tracking. That's $45 right there, just in shipping. That don't count the materials, the bubble mailers, the packing tape, all that stuff. So yeah, and a lot of people don't see it that way, but because none of it's free. I mean, nobody's the post offices and stuff are definitely not giving any rebates for shipping, and it just seems actually to go up more and more all the time. So hey, John, Isabella, how you doing? So yep. So that's just something I was kicking around. I started the pennies on deployment thing where I was gonna have people send me pennies and stuff, and that, because where I live I can't get them, and I'd have to drive 2.5 hour round trip. Hey, we got a Wheatie right there. So first off, it does not have a VDB on the bottom, so that's a bummer. But anyway, it looks like we got a 41 Philly right here for CM Silver, 1941 Philly. Seems to be in decent shape, so we'll start that off over there. But yeah, they forgot where I was going with that, but anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of work that goes into doing an auction, and setting it up, previews, all that stuff. Yeah, well, they're still broke because they're paying people too much money to do nothing. And the bottom line is that they're not really going broke. It's just, well, technically they kind of are, because like I said, they are paying people a lot of money to do their job. And don't get me wrong, it is, but it's government, and they overpay some of these people for the jobs that they do and the benefits and all that stuff. And well, back in the day when they were the only game in town, that was all fine and dandy because they were self-supporting, and they're not actually financed by the government, believe it or not. But they are financed by the sales and the all that stuff. But when you started all the online stuff, and then you got big companies like Amazon and eBay and UPS, FedEx and stuff, and they're getting all this Prime business and everybody else's business. Well, post office lost a lot. Hey, Linda Shepard, how are you doing? That is a cherry, very cherry, 1969. Very, very, very nice. We're putting that over there. That's definitely a keeper. So, yeah, they lost a lot of business to all them companies, and because of that, they lost their revenue. So, hey, G Chopsticks, how you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Thank you very much for coming in. Hey, Silver Streak, what's up? Yeah, and I just talked to Armando today. They're planning on, him and his wife are planning on stopping in down here and, in July and saying hi. We'll probably go out to dinner and shoot the breeze, and he's supposed to be bringing me some pennies. So, that's cool. That's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time. So, awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I just broke 400, and I'm doing a giveaway. Currently in the process of doing that. And so, check out my video and make sure you get entered, bud. Yep, so I'm really really stoked about meeting Armando and his wife, and all of us going out to dinner and shooting the breeze, and that's going to be a blast. Can't wait. That is trashed. I'd love to tell you what that was, but I don't have a clue. Well, so far we're not having a boatload of luck, but we still got some rolls to go, so we're good. Yeah, it's going to be a blast, man. Yeah, it keeps kicking me off alive. Sorry, guys. Wow, man. Oh, you BC. so you can get my info again, whatever. Hey, there's a Wheatie. It's kind of beat up, but it's a Wheatie. Looks like it was a parking lot Wheatie from 1956 Denver. It's beat up, but hey, it's a Wheatie. We're gonna put it in the pile. So cool, man. Yep, that's the only thing. One thing I need to get that I have yet to get in order to do the auctions. I'm going to print out my own shipping and tracking labels. So I just got to get that little printer and I'll be good to go. So really would save a whole lot of time and trouble to do that, and instead of having to run to the post office and take care of all that, I can just print out everything right here and throw it in the mailbox. Done deal. No, Armando, you don't. Just dress casual, be yourself, and that's what it's all about, man. When you see me, you're probably going to see me when I just get off work at the hardware. So yeah, it's not like I'm going to be wearing dress anything either. So never was one for dressing up for stuff like that. You just be yourself, man. That's all it is. That's what it's all about all the time. Yep. Yeah, I just got me a brand new webcam, new keyboard, mouse, all that stuff. And guy I work with built me a really nice gaming computer to use for streaming and everything. So mind you, the first couple times that I do stream with the computer, the PC, I'm not gonna have OBS, but I eventually will. I think it'll just make things better, and I want to have the ability to show the stream but still have the scope connected, so we can stick some really nice ones in there. I want something where, like, if we find a nice coin or whatever, I'm previewing something, I can stick it under the scope and everybody can see what it is. And you know, because I know the cameras and stuff aren't that great sometimes, and I kind of like to see what's going on and what's found, and the shape it's in. And these cameras don't do it much justice. So yeah, I'm not planning on buying a expensive one for sure. I just want something that'll print out my labels, my shipping labels and everything from PayPal. So from a PayPal invoice, and I can just put it on a scale, print out my label, boom, I automatically get billed for the postage and move on. So it's all one-stop shop type deal. So all right, so here we go. We're gonna keep going. Thanks, AG Chopsticks. Appreciate that, bud. I totally understand. So, get something to drink here real quick. Hold on. Keep oddballing stuff. Make sure they don't kick me off at a live again. Tends to do that a lot on Streamlabs. And that's another reason why I'm really excited about getting the computer up and going, and because I never had this issue when I was streaming through YouTube before they put that ban on the mobiles on there, and it really gets annoying sometimes. So yeah, no, I'll probably get one that's hardwired, and that way I can just click the button and print off my label and I'm done. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. That was an 09. I don't know if he keeps those or not, but we're going to throw it over there anyway. It's a nice BU 89, but it's not copper or nothing, so we'll just let it slide. That's fine. We can get one of those too, but I gotta have a label printer for my invoices. So you're still keeping 09s, okay? No problem. Hey, we got another Wheatie right here. I don't see no I don't see a VDB at the bottom, but we got a 1954 Philly right there. 1954. So that's cool. All right. Knock my opener off. Sorry about that. All right, we got 5 more to go, I believe. 57 is a magic number, full push. Don't forget that. Well, hey, we're not finding a bunch, but at least we're finding some Wheaties, so that's a good thing. At least we know they're in there. So far, you know, they've actually been fairly decent boxes. I found, you know, rightfully speaking, I found more, I found more Wheaties in these 3 boxes I got from Seeker than I had in a lot of boxes that I was getting before locally, and so I'm not complaining too much at all. Excuse me, guys. Um, cool, man. Yeah, I haven't even checked into the brands or nothing yet. There's a lot of guys on some of the coin club pages, the auction sites and stuff on Facebook and stuff, that they all print out their own labels for shipping and stuff, and so I'll check and see what everybody's, kind of get an idea what everybody's using and go from there. It'll come in handy for everything, including the streams itself. I'm still going to do roll hunting as long as I got pennies. Like I said, Armando's supposed to be bringing me some, which is really cool. And I had a couple other people that offered to send me some. I told them I'd let them know. So if I decide to do, if I get enough people that want to do the consignments, then like I said, I'll probably do one of those every 2 weeks. And in the middle week, I'll probably do the penny hunts. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm hoping that's the way it works, but it is what it is. Hey, there's a Wheatie right off the bat. Let's see what we got. And it appears to be a 1950 Denver. Or 1956, sorry. 1956 Denver. So there's another one right off the bat on that roll, almost an ender. So very cool. See if we can find some more. Yeah, I know, man. You know what? Silver Streak, as far as that goes, I've been seeing some really crazy type bids on some stuff on some of these other auction pages. These people are throwing these, 22s and whatever S's and stuff like that. Just some, I don't know. I wouldn't call them key dates. I'd call them semis. And some of them are errors and some of them aren't. And it's just like, I mean, some of the prices are really goofy. I don't know where they're coming up with these values, but they're all the books and PCGS and everything I've been looking at. And yeah, I just don't understand some of them. Yeah, I'll tell you one worse than that, Silver Streak. 2 years ago or whatever, I was metal detecting and I found a 14D, and the armhole on my truck, I had it stuck in there, and it was in there for 6 months or better. I never took it out, and it always rode there, it always stayed there and everything, whatever. And one day I decided I was going to go out there and get it, and it was gone. AFK stands for away from the keyboard, which means they're not available right now. They had to get up and go to the bathroom, take a break, whatever. So that's what AFK stands for. Hey, we got another Wheatie right here. So let's see what we got. And this one here is 1954 Denver. 1954 Denver. So there's that one. And I'll tell you what, Armando. Dude, there's some people out there that are really seriously crazy when it comes to buying stuff, and you know, I'm you know, I'm all for, you know, paying a little bit of extra for something I really want, you know, but when people are starting to get to that double the value range, it kind of loses it for me, because, you know, it's just not feasible. So to me, I mean, not when I can turn around and go to other places and buy the same item for less money. Yeah, 55 double die, an actual double die, even if it was ungraded, $1,000 is still cheap if it was a decent coin. So, I mean, if it wasn't beat up or highly circulated and wore down and all that stuff, or beat up, then yeah, it was probably worth $1,000. But you know, if I actually had one, a 55 double, I would. I don't care. I'd have to send it in and get it graded. I'd want to know exactly what its condition was by a reputable company, because then, if you ever do decide to turn around and sell it, the people that would be interested in buying it cannot question its validity or its condition, because it has been graded and it's sealed. So the value is already there. They just got to decide whether they want to pay for it. So yeah, I think Robert Gray was telling me that a Robert Lawson auction, they actually got a 1590 or 1520 or whatever it was for a 55 double. So yeah, the value's there. So they're just depends on who's in the auction at the time. I mean, I've seen auctions that had great stuff that didn't bring nothing. Of course, there wasn't anybody there that normally is or was, and wasn't spending any money, or they were having it at the wrong time. You know, so many different factors, but you know, it does depend on who's there and whether they're willing to spend or not. So so ACM, that's what we found you is, you know, we got some Wheaties there and a couple 09s, I think there was, but yeah, I think we got 2 09s and a BU. No, we got an 09, a BU, and 5 wheats. But hey, man, as always, I'll bump it up, give you something nice. And like I said, since you did a nice donation there, I'm gonna bump that up to a 40%er. So we'll make sure you get a good one. All right, man. Thank you very much for your donation. Appreciate it a lot. Now I'm gonna go check PayPal and see where we're at. So hold on with 1 second, guys. If I'm missing something in the chat, guys, I apologize. I'm trying to bounce back and forth, so kind of bear with me just a little. So okay, so I do have a $10 donation from Inkman. Very cool. And I also have a $10 donation from Vicky C. And she says give it to the InduStream giveaway. So very cool. Thank you very much to both of you. So we'll oh well, hey, Inkman said the same thing. He said to give it to the InduStream, so I guess that's what we're going to do with those. thank you very much, Inkman. And thank you very much for Vicky C for doing that. So we'll load all those up and we'll put them all together. And yeah, thank you guys very much. That's so cool of you. I really appreciate it. So let's dig those rolls out and we'll get started with Inkman's 6 rolls. And let's see what we can't find for the chat. So very cool. Let's see what we got. So here we go, Inkman. Well, let's look and see what we got going on here. So thank you guys very much for that. And let's find some Wheaties. Hey, Name Muerte, how you doing? Good to see you in here, man. Gregory Lee, how you doing, bud? Hey, River Spirit, how you doing? Yeah, you know, I try to check some of the stuff in the scopes, are really, you know, pertinent ones and stuff, but I can't. I don't really have the time to. There's an 09 right there. We'll throw that in the end of stream. And I really don't have the time to sit around and go through every single one of these to look for different stuff. I really wish I did. I wish I had the time for that, but I really don't. So hey, since I wasn't able to make it last night, and I definitely haven't watched the video yet because I worked all day, how about somebody give me some highlights from Seeker's auction last night? What were some of the wow moments? I mean, as far as what different stuff was and what it brought, and you know, was there any really stuff that really brought a lot of money that kind of surprised you? I mean, I heard somebody say it was awesome. There was quite a few comments that said stuff like they had some nice bidding wars and stuff. How was that? I was busy doing family stuff. My mom was in from out of town, so I spent time with her and went out to eat with her and my nephews, and so I didn't get a chance to pop in there and do stuff. Seeker cards went wild, huh? So I know I seen there's an 09 right there. Lincoln sitting on a log. Sorry that's out of focus, guys. But anyway, that's going in there. But I seen BC Mike made a comment on Discord, I think it was, that he got a complete set. So there's a really cool let me look at this real quick. There's a really cool looking toned out 63D. That's cool. I'm going to throw that over there anyway. His set of 5 cards sold for $100. Wow. Cool, man. That's cool. Wow. So he cut it short, huh? Did he sell all the lots that he had previewed? Full push. I think he had, I don't remember how many lots he had previewed, but did he sell them all, or? I need to go back and watch the video. The non-foil ones, he sold a 6 set for 30. He sold all 40 lots. All right. Cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. They are pretty cool. Well, hey, that's really cool. Hey, there's a Canadian. We got a Canadian. Looks like a 1975 Canadian going in the end of stream. Hey, Lincoln Central Coins, how you doing? Wow. Well, I know one thing. You know, those sets, they're really cool, man. Did we lose sound? I'm showing everything is good. I don't see where we lost sound. Not on my end. Anybody hear me all right? Hey, New Marshall in town, how you doing? Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, sorry. I didn't think it was mine. You were the only one that said something, Silver Streak, and I kind of figured it was on your end. Cool. Well, I will tell you guys this. That is really cool that he sold those sets for that. You know, that's all fine and dandy. And I love it. I think it's great. I think they're something they are going to be collectible, but I will tell you this. I wouldn't take that for my set. My set's not for sale. Yep, I have a set and it'll never be for sale. Yeah, quarters are tough, man. Unless somebody actually goes out and dumps a bunch, it's hard to find anything in quarters because they're so easy to spot out in the circulation that they're usually picked up by somebody. Full push, you don't need another project, bud. What you need to do is finish the one that we discussed previously about, you know, the push thing that, you know, for $50, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing else. You already know what I'm talking about, bud. You need to do that and make that happen. Too late. See, I didn't say nothing else. I told you. I said all I'm going to say. You just need to make that happen. And when you make your video about that, you can kind of consider that your retirement video. Because I think it's going to be killer. The bomb. Nuclear. Wow, we got some parking lot pennies. You know, that was goofy. Had to do a double take on that one because it looked like it looked like it said 1933. Really? Stacy's Miscellanies trying to get you to court-martial me. What's up with that? Hey, in case any of you guys didn't see it on Discord, because I know like not all you guys are on Discord, but Stacy has something she would like to tell the chat. Because not everybody has Discord. So I'm going to let Stacy tell you in the chat the news that she has. All right, we're on our last roll here from Ink Man. So nice, man. And then we'll get started on the 6 rolls from Vicky C. So let's hope we find some more in this one here. So So here you go, guys. I'll stop right for a minute so Stacy can show it. Down here. So there it is.
And I said yes.
So there it is. Well, yeah, we did put it on Discord and stuff and whatever, but like I said, there's a lot of people that aren't on Discord and you know, but I also know how the coin community is, and I figured some people probably found out through other means, but it's okay, it's all good, no worries. So thank you, J-Dog. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. So let's get these 6 rolls up here for Vicky C. And before I go through those, we're going to recheck PayPal again. And Armando's trying to push the date up. So there's that. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna go do this again, refresh in here, so give me a second. So alright, so we're good. So let's go ahead and open up these rolls for Vicky C. And this goes toward the end of stream giveaway. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Ink Man, for your donation and for the supporting the stream. I appreciate it. Let's hope we find some of these rolls that Vicky donated. So good luck. Thank you very much, Vicky. Appreciate it. Yeah, River Spirit. I don't know. I've had bunches of people ask me when the date was. There's a beauty. That is a weedy, and it is a beauty. Look at this thing. I'll try to show this best I can. This thing is nice. It's not real super shiny. It is toned out really nice. So let's take a good look at it and see what we got here. And it is a 1958 Denver, and it's got some nice toning to it. Very clean and crisp, beautiful. So that's very nice. Haha. Ouch, that would hurt. That would hurt. You're gonna throw pennies at me. I see how this works. All right, man. Cool. I told her to let me know as soon as they showed up. She'd probably have to call Stacy's phone since I'm streaming on mine. But I wanted to know when that happened. So keep me posted, man. I want to make sure they made it all right and they're making good time. So that's a good thing. Yeah, my original game plan was my original kind of idea, I guess I should say, was to be on a pier down in near Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, and on one of the fishing piers, and get it done out there while we're fishing off the pier. So I always thought that'd be kind of cool, because since I am catching a fish, so might as well be catching fish while I'm catching a fish. So something like that. I know it's goofy, but you know what? That's me. Anybody who knows me knows that's me. So oh, excuse me, time for a drink. Right? Do you take, Stacy? Hell no, I just found a 55 double die. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, it's like there's not going to be any pressure on anybody. I mean, we'll put it out there when it's going to happen and stuff. And if anybody wants to attend, that'd be awesome. It's going to be a great time. So I don't have the details yet, but we'll put them out there when they're available. So oh. All right, I'm still good, so I got to keep checking. Yeah, they do. They just whine a lot in Minnesota. Just saying. They, you know. Not as bad as the ones in Wisconsin, but you know, Minnesota's, they're still pretty bad sometimes. My ex-brother-in-law was from Minnesota, and he lived in Iowa for 20-some years, you know, that I know of. There's an 09 right there. We're going to throw that in the pile. So, and he's always used to say stuff about, oh, Minnesota's God's country. Minnesota's God's country, you know, and stuff. And hey, don't get me wrong, man. I've been there lots of times, many times. Love the fishing, love some of the people, all that stuff. But, you know, I used to give him static all the time because I'd say, well, if it's God's country, how come you've been living here for so long? And why don't you go back for a while or once in a while or, you know, whatever. You know, so it's always funny. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of tuba full of nothing but 20s and stuff, and got some other ones that's full of nothing but S's and the wheat pennies and stuff. And I'll have to go through there with a scope and start checking some of those for some of those varieties. We have this one guy here in town that owns a motel, and he's like goofier than anybody you ever knew, and kind of whatever. He's from Minnesota, and he's always saying, oh, that ain't how we do that in Minnesota. And you know, my favorite thing working at the hardware, when he comes in there and says, oh, well, you don't do that in Minnesota. I say, well, because you ain't in Minnesota, you're here. That's how they do it here. You don't like me much, but it's all good. Yep. Yeah, and you know, he's I think the bad part is the guy tries doing a lot of remodeling and stuff like that on stuff, or houses that he's bought and picked up or whatever, and none of this stuff would ever fly from any place that had a building code or anything. And you know, he keeps doing it, and he's like, okay, I'll give you an example. Full push, here you go. He just hung a ceiling in a garage, drywall, and never staggered one single joint. And oh, you ain't allowed to do them any other way in Minnesota. I'm like, I know for a fact that is an untrue statement. Anybody worth their weight at all, there's a 1976 penny BU, very nice. We're gonna throw that in the pile. Nobody in their right mind has ever, anybody that knew anything about drywall has ever butt jointed drywall like that. And there's a 1966 that's really nice toned. We're gonna throw that in the pile. Yeah, nobody in their right mind has ever put drywall up like that. And you know, I pity the guy that he sends in there to tape that. It's just, yeah, no, that's an understatement. Full push. So I do all of it, man. I work the register in the store, you know, put away the truck, stock the shelves, do deliveries, all that stuff. So hey, we got another weedy. So let's see what we got. Right here we got another weedy. So this is a 1951 Denver. So 1951 Denver going into the stream. Sorry, the focus is out. Here we go. 1951. Put that in the pile. I think this guy's biggest problem was the fact that he sits around the house and watches those DIY shows and thinks that, you know, now he knows how to do it. So yeah, well, I don't think he's going to find anybody that knows anything about finishing drywall that would, in their right mind, would go in there and even attempt to do that. Personally, myself, I'd go in there and fire tape it and then texture it like no tomorrow and walk away. I mean, it is kind of like in a garage carport type thing, so it's not that critical, I guess. But I still, to be honest with you, I really wouldn't want to be associated with any aspect of it. It is what it is. So, no, he actually owns a couple motels and a bunch of rental properties, and he buys up tax delinquent properties and stuff, and then tries fixing them up and renting them out or selling them or whatever. And yeah, got more money than he knows what to do with. And yeah, I work at the there's an 09 with the Capitol building on it, so that goes in there. I work at the hardware store here in town, and it's the only one. It's a very small town, but they're also a full scale lumber yard. It's an ACE affiliated hardware store. They've been in business for 117 years. So same family's owned it since day one. So anyway, there's that, and we're gonna get an envelope and put all that stuff in there. And of course, since I had two separate donators for that into stream, there's gonna be 2 silver dimes in there as well, along with whatever I decide to throw in there. So do the end of stream, and we're gonna go take a drink, sit here and chat for a minute. Take a break while I check PayPal, and we'll go from there. So pop back over, do a refresh, and we're good. So sit here and chat for a few minutes, make sure I'm live. No, I was not. Now I am. So no, I see. I think he did the same thing that he's doing here. I think he was doing that up in Minnesota, and he has a lot of properties up there that were really high end in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and he sold a lot, you know, lipstick, slapped them together cosmetically and sold them, and sold them really high. And I think it came back and bit him, and there's so many people that are suing him that he can't have anything in his name. So, oh, you been in Murfreesboro, Ink Man? Cool, man. Well, hey, man, next time you need to stop and see me, especially if you went to the diamond mine, because if you did, you drove right by my house. So 2 blocks south of the hardware toward the diamond mine. Yeah, you drove right past my house. So Cool, man. Yeah, Ink Man just here a month ago. One of the yes, sir, I am. One of the maintenance guys just found a 1.5 carat chocolate diamond about a month ago on his day off. Yes, it is, River Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, this is a dry county. And you have to drive like 17 miles to get beer and wine. And you have to go about 25 miles one way, of course, or so, 30 to get anything harder than that. So yeah. Hey, Inkman, just curious, what hotel did you stay at when you were here? Yep. There's a lot of them up there, Mount Ida North, and Hot Springs too, but there's a lot of places to do that. So yeah, well, the American is no longer in business. It's called the Yellow Diamond now, and the other one was the one you definitely want to stay away from. The guy I was just talking about, he's the one that owns that, and it's very bad. Don't. As a matter of fact, if anybody needs a place to stay when you come to go to the Crater of Diamonds, let me know. For less money than the best hotel in town, which is really nice, I can put you in a cabin to where you don't even have a neighbor. It's got Wi-Fi, showers. All you got to bring is your food and clothes. Everything else is included. Whatever. Yep, I can get you hooked up with a guy that has some vacation rentals or little cabins, and there's also a brick house that's even less money than one night at the best motel. So no, I can't hook you up with that. I mean, I probably could, but then I'd be a bootlegger, and you know we don't want to do that. So, but hey, I can point you in the right direction, and we can get you some. And anybody ever wants to come here and go to the Crater of Diamonds and they need some assistance, whether they're looking for places to eat or stay, or you know, advice about hunting the diamonds, and or maybe even need stuff to look for the diamonds, like you know, screens. I make those for the hardware. I get you some screens, buckets, whatever you need. You know, I'll help you out. I'll hook you up. And if you catch me on the right day where I'm not working, then I can probably go with you and show you. So, you know, I get off work at noon on Saturday and I'm off Sundays. So, I would be more than happy to take somebody out there and show them around and show them what to do, and even help them with you know, getting the screens and all that stuff, and so you don't have to spend a bunch of money trying to rent them or buy them or whatever. So, you know, I'll help you out any way I can. So hey, tell you what, guys, been doing this for 80 minutes. I'm gonna check PayPal again, do a refresh, and if we don't have any anything else going on, then we'll just go ahead and do an end of stream giveaway. How's that? So, well, I ain't gonna say I have honey holes. You're pretty much it's pretty much luck, you know, to an extent, unless you got some teenager out there with boatloads of energy that wants to dig some deep holes and get down to the gravel layers and stuff. You know, your best bet there is after a big rain, go out there and do surface mine. That's where most of them are found anyway, is surface mine by looking around. That's my best suggestion. But if you do absolutely do it, they have things called classifiers that you can just go out there and take a 5-gallon bucket and do one of those, and you know, get you a bucket full of stuff that you're going to go sluice in the sluice box, and then that way you're not carrying so much material back and forth. You're just doing it once in a while, and then everything you do sluice down, keep it, take it with you. You're allowed a 5-gallon bucket full every day. So so I'll tell you what, guys, yes, exactly Silver Streak in a nutshell. One thing that makes them easy to find after a rain and the surface mine, the diamonds anyway, they're not kimberlites. Thank you, River Spirit. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. But yeah, when you after a big rain and you go out there, clay or none of the dirt or anything like that will stick to a diamond. It will to calcite, barite, you know, quartz, all that stuff, but it will not stick to a diamond. So that's why the surface mines are so much easier, because nothing sticks to it. Just makes it easier. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do a refresh. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna do an end of stream. Hey, Mickey Robs Banks, how you doing, bud? We're gonna do an end of stream giveaway. Before we do that, I just want to say, if anybody has any feedback, what do you guys think about the idea of doing the consignment auctions? I kind of want some feedback on that, but you know, just let me know what you think. So anyway, I want to thank CM Silver for his donation. Appreciate it very much. Inkman and Vicky C of the Fan for their donations toward the end of stream giveaway. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody's support. So anyway, when I say now, we're going to do a number between 1 and 20. And I'm going to allow you one guess. All right, BC Coins, that's no problem, bud. And here's something else I'm going to do, guys. About as far as the auction goes, one thing I'm going to do, if I don't already know you from other streams like donating and so forth, or donating here, one thing that I'm definitely going to do, I'm going to require that if you're new to the community, that you PayPal me $1. That if you buy anything, I will give you $1. I will deduct your $1 from the amount, or if you don't buy anything, I will refund that $1 back to you through PayPal. What that's going to do is that's going to make sure that you are old enough to have a PayPal account, that you're legitimate, in my opinion, and you know, I know that you're not going to be a shill bidder. You're not a kid, and you're legitimate. Thank you, Inkman. Appreciate it, bud. Don't work too hard, man. So yeah, that's the way I'm going to do that, just to kind of pre-register if I don't already know you. Hey Rockzilla, how you doing, man? That's all right. I know you're good for it, Rockzilla. That's all good. It's been going good, Rafe. How you doing, man? Just getting ready to do an end-of-stream giveaway. Talking about my consignment auction thing I wanted to start doing. I'm going to start doing consignment auctions for people. So anybody wants any information about that, they can email me. And I will be more than happy to give you whatever information and answer your questions that you may have about it. Tell you what, we're gonna do a number between 1 and 20. I was just getting ready to do my end of stream, Rockzilla. So we're gonna guess between 1 and 20. And when you see me in the chat say go, you can guess one time, please. And the first person I see with that number, or Stacy sees with that number, we will tell you to stop. You send it to him? Did you send the number to him too? Okay, Armando, that's cool. So here we go. We're gonna do the end of stream, and as soon as you see it in the chat, please enter your guess. Enter one time, and the first person I see with the number will tell you to stop. So there we go.
Yes.
Go ahead and guess.
Yes.
And stop. You can go ahead and post stop. So I'm going to show you on the screen here what that number is. Thank you guys for guessing. I know some of you was probably lagging. No, it wasn't 18. And on my screen, Gregory Lee had 18 first. So, but no, that wasn't the number. I'm going to open it right here. So here we go. And congratulations to you, Rockzilla. Congratulations, Rockzilla. You just won the end of stream. We had a donation from Inkman for 6 rolls and Vicky C for 6 rolls. We did find some Wheaties and stuff. There'll be a couple silver dimes, and I'm going to throw in a 40%er probably to the end of stream, and maybe an NIFC. I don't know. I'll decide when I go to make the package. So, hey Rockzilla, you see the email address in the window there? Please send me your shipping information and your name, and along with your screen name on YouTube, and I'll be glad to send that out to you. So go ahead and email me your shipping information, and I'll get that out to you. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it, and thanks for your support. So congratulations, Rockzilla. I appreciate it. Thank you, CM Silver, for your donation. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate your support. I'm looking forward to doing these auctions. I'm still going to do penny rolls in between, but I'm planning on doing, if I can get enough people that want to do it, I'll probably do some auctions every 2 weeks. Nothing big, huge, long. I'm definitely not going to do a 40 item auction. That's not going to happen. I want to keep it 20 and under. Sorry, Robert. maybe next time. Thank you, Linda Shepard. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Name Warte. Thank you, Gregory Lee. Silver Streak. BC Coins Nevada. Appreciate you being here. Full Push Metals. Thank each and every one of you. Armando. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all the nice comments, the kind words. Just keep it real, guys. We're all in this community to have fun, enjoy ourselves, and maybe once in a while we get lucky and find something nice. So let's keep it that way. Thank you, Silver Streak. I appreciate that. Let's just keep it good. Okay? There's some other issues going on out there in the community, and you know what? Those issues only involve the people directly involved, not any of their friends, not anybody else. Let's just leave it alone. If it doesn't directly affect you, let's just be nice. Okay? Hey, Mickey, that's cool. Not even an issue. I know you've been in here before, man. I know everybody's time schedules are different. Their work hours, the time they get off, the time everything else. You don't have to apologize. Being here means more to me than what time you showed up. Okay? So just know that. We're good. Thank you, all. Thank you, BC Coins. Thank you, Full Push. Okay, Rockzilla, thank you. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here. The general said, you're dismissed.